Hello there! So, two things. Firstly, I'm sorry if the audio is not as great as it usually is. This is obviously a weird setup. I apologise. The lighting also may be a bit weird. The sun sort of drifts around, so it may go in and out. Again, I can't control the sun. And secondly, I am filming this the morning of the Chelsea-Liverpool game, the Saturday game. So similar to how I thought about the Arsenal game, hopefully we win. And by the time this gets released on Tuesday, we are sitting pretty top of the Premier League. It's going to be tough anyway. But that's not the reason why I'm filming this. The reason why I'm filming this is because it's part of the ongoing sort of series, the improvement of the room which I sit most of my time, and it's the way that I store and display all of my football shirts. So it probably started about a year ago, for those of you who have been sort of there for this journey, where I started with these units here, added to and extended it one, and now I have quite a colourful array of shirts there, which I must admit I do quite like. Then we progressed to this one on the left here, which is another 2 units. I could extend it one further, but then I wouldn't have enough space to really move around or sort of have guests around. And this one I have my Chelsea shirts, which are obviously very important to me, and then just a few more. The only issue is, underneath those shirts there is a massive storage container. And it kind of doesn't look great. I don't really know what's in there. And it's very difficult for me to get to the shirts that are at the bottom anyway, because I've got to pull them out, get them all out, and then just sort of put them all back in. It's kind of annoying and frustrating and time consuming. So, what I am thinking is that if I can somehow at least get out some of them and put them elsewhere, it makes it a little bit easier to figure out where everything is. So, I have a bit of space here. Now I did have a unit here which stored my PlayStation and some other stuff, but I can put that stuff elsewhere, and to be honest it didn't look great, it didn't really fit in with the rest of the room. So, my thinking is these two things. So, these are just regular storage containers, sliding drawers, that I picked up from B&Q. They're £25 each, so £50 total. And my thinking is, stack them up, store the shirts, slidey, maybe put them in some sort of colour arrangement similar to this one here, and then Bob's your uncle, hunky dory, let's go. My only worry is that these collapse under their own weight. They do feel a bit sturdy, but I suppose when they get tall, they might start rocking, and whilst I'm working, maybe even editing this video, they fall and I get crushed to death by my own hobby. I guess we won't find out what that's going to be like until I get it sort of get it done. So the rest of this video is just going to be me filling up containers with shirts. I won't put it all in because it's going to take me probably some time, and I will just sort of talk. Anything that's useful I will add to the video, and anything that I think is pointless and boring and monotonous I will edit out, and we can see the final result at the end. So wish me luck guys. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but hopefully once it's done it looks a little bit better than it currently does. Right then, so I've taken the top 2 off because no matter how tall I am, I'm not going to be able to reach this top 2 properly when I start storing them away. I don't really know how many shirts I can fit in each one yet, so I don't think I'm going to get through the entire box. But you never know, that would be quite nice if I could. I'm just going to start as we mean to go in, I think. I think the top one is going to be blue. So if I can try and find some blue ones at the beginning, then that'll be quite good. Maybe I should write a list of what's in each one as well. So then if I do want to do a video, I can go, oh, okay, so it's the 4th one down. I don't know. Alright, so I think if I can fold them in half, I can get 2 across and then 2 up. At the moment, I'm updating my website with all the current season shirts. So I'm going through, obviously, mainly European stuff. And there are some absolute amazing designs that I've seen over the last week or so of doing it. This year, there's definitely a theme with regards to a couple of shirt styles and colours that I think I'm probably going to do a video on. And it's actually quite good for me because it's 2 colours and styles that I like, and I have been collecting for a number of years now, kind of before they got as popular as they are. So people are going to probably jump on the bandwagon a bit, but that's cool because it makes it easier for me to get some of these shirts. See, the thing is, I'm not even at a third of the way there. I'm almost there. 333. Almost there. But I can't imagine what it's going to be like to have 1,000. That's a lot of polyester. Let's just say that. Can I fit another one in there? Maybe. I don't know. That's fine. Do another blue one. And the sun has disappeared. Of course it has, because we are in the UK, where the sun appears for 5 minutes at a time, and then disappears for 5 days. So we have FC Elva here, the Estonian team. I've actually been looking at getting some more Estonian shirts, because they're actually really cheap, if you buy them from the right place. There's a guy on eBay who sells them, and he sells them at like £80, and it's like, I know that shirt is worth maximum £25, but if you can make a sale, I suppose, then why not? You know, everyone's got to make up their own money, I suppose. If he can do it selling Estonian shirts, then fair play to him. So Sassuolo are going to fall foul for the rule that in Serie A, or probably even Italy, you cannot have green on any of the shirts, because it confuses people when watching it against the green of the grass. I mean, I don't think that should be much of an issue. I don't see it all that much, but I suppose maybe there are some people who do struggle. I suppose you have to think about them. But, you know, it does seem quite an extreme thing. So, what else we got in here? Blue shirts, what have we got here? Dnipro, the club that no longer exists. They reached the Europa League final, and then a few seasons later, gone. Which is a shame, because I do like Dnipro, I like Ukrainian football. But they are back with another club, something like Dnipro 1 or something to that effect. Now then, is this black or is this navy blue? Or is it yellow? We'll solve that for yellow. What else we got in here? We've got a blue one here. Who's this? Bastia. From France. It's quite a nice shirt, actually. Especially for the price. I don't think I paid more than £20. Stick that at the back. What else we got in here? This is blue, I suppose, isn't it? My Ungezi Platinum Stars. What a wonderful shirt. Umbro doing their bits in Africa, as they so well do. Put that in there. That one's slowly being filled. What do we got here? Recreativo Helva. This is one of the first shirts I got, and I should have really gone for the away shirt of this season. It was the one with the red and white polka dot style design, which for a lot of people hated. But I thought it was quite cool. Right then, I think that's that one done. I could maybe fit another one if I can find some more. See how heavy this is. I don't want it to fall apart. Okay. That's not too bad. So, blues we've kind of done. 2 greens. Yellow, orange, red, burgundy, purple, black, white. I don't know. I don't think I've got all that many greens, because it's not the most popular shirts, is it, if we're being really frank with ourselves. So, is this green? It's green enough, isn't it? First yellow is a Maccabi Tel Aviv, bought directly from the store. And one of the only few occasions that I had to pay an import fee. And it wasn't cheap either, I don't think. I want to say it was about £35. Which is, I think, quite steep for going one item, one t-shirt. But whatever. Boca Gibraltar. Now, if I am understanding correctly, they don't longer exist. They have gone. So to be able to own this shirt is quite cool. Not that it's cool that the club no longer exists, of course, that's a shame. But it's nice to have a little bit of history then. I don't like how that's shaking. After yellow is orange. Don't think I'm going to have too many of those. I mean, it has orange on it, I suppose. We'll just go with it. Next is red. So we've got plenty of reds. That shouldn't be too difficult to do. So we'll close that one up. Start on the red doodads. My only South Korean shirt. That's one thing that I do think is quite difficult to find. Places that want to sell South Korean shirts. Okay then. This is the worst. Probably this could be the worst shirt I own. I just dislike the sponsor. It's felt. So it's coming along quite nicely. I have the main primary colours covered. I think it's time to do probably black and whites now because I don't have as many stood out, whereas I've got a lot of the other colours there anyway. And then we'll just see where we're at. I think it's going to be probably close-ish to be able to do them all, but we're going to have a little bit of storage left over. So yeah. But it's coming along quite nicely. My only shirt from Oceania. It's really difficult to find shirts from those sort of those island states over there. If anybody knows any way of getting them, let me know. We're on the floor. Probably can't even see my own face now. The benefit of having these shirts in here as well, they won't necessarily be attacked by moths or bees. So that's kind of cool. Right, so I have that one, which is kind of pointless for it to be thingy. Red again. I think I'll do red again. I'll add the reds to it, in fact. Well, I think we're coming to the end of it here soon. Still got a good 25, 30 shirts, I reckon, that I need to put away. Maybe space for one more red. We can do this Bilbao shirt, I think. Okay then, so I still have probably, I don't know how many shirts are in there, 30 or so, something like that, shirts left to store away sort of better. I guess I best put this on here. Moment of truth. Time for it to collapse on top of my head. So here this is, not too bad. Come on, be good. Oh, this is not easy. That one's in. That one's on. That one's on. That one's on. Alright. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Right then. Stability test. If we have an earthquake in the centre of the UK, I think we are good. Tremors. Without wanting to tempt fate, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. And if I open it up, it's not going to fall on me either. Let me do that. Get in there. Okay then. Well, there we go. I filled them up as best as I possibly can. I have like 30 or so shirts probably left to go away. It is quite tall and high, but the stability is quite decent. It does kind of look maybe a little bit thin. Maybe I'll make it a little bit more flush against the wall. I would have probably preferred too wide, too tall, but I just don't quite think I can fit that in there. But, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But they're stored away now in a somewhat coordinated way. I don't quite know which is in which still, but it's better than what it was. I think it looks okay. It looks okay. I'll get a close-up for you guys to have a look, and then we'll go from there, really. Okay then, so there we go. It just starts at the top of the blues, transitions to a few of the greens, yellows, sort of reds and orange, down to the blacks, and then to the whites. I think that's quite cool. It sort of fits in now with the rest of the office. Obviously we've got the main sort of area there, and then we have these over here also, which are you know, chassis shirts and just other bits and bobs. And the mannequin there, standing proud. Still a bit of space there. I have a few of the boxes which I can sort of fit these left in. I think there's probably about 30 in there, so I'll just slide those under and I can hide this giant box away. But yeah, that's kind of it really. I'm pretty pleased with how things are progressing. Those shirts look really cool there. Anyway, let me know what do you think? How do you guys store your shirts? Like, do you hang them like that, or store them in boxes, in bags? I would like to put them in their own little sort of plastic sealed bags, but that's like gonna take me quite a while to do that. Maybe at a later date. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. A little bit different, and ultimately you just watched a guy put together what is really realistically only 2 containers, but you know, it is what it is. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.